You're listening to UFOlogy Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
UFOlogy Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
Let the cream rise to the top. Oh yeah.
UFOlogy Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
UFOlogy Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to UFOlogy Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to UFOlogy Radio stream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is April the 15th. It is it is not Tax Wednesday, April 15th. It's in August now. No taxes. Yay. Welcome to the show. It is the 15th, 2020. So, here we are. Now, I'm going to address it one time. The volume should be great now. I knew it did it. A setting was thrown off on StreamYard when all of my windows got reset, and I didn't catch it. So now my volume should be just as loud, if not pretty freaking loud, because there's this a setting that suppresses a lot of noise, and they tell you to use this setting if you have a professional mic and a switchboard and all this other stuff. But if you have guests on, to use it. I don't have any guests. Well, I'll be getting them. The guests are coming. I can promise you that. How many? I don't know. Maybe I'll like it, and we'll have guests, every night. But I'm in the middle of trying to get some guests for you guys, because I know I can become a little bit thin after a while. Anyway, there's only so much of me I can give, Nobody cares. Yes, it is perfect now. The volume should be extremely good. Extremely good. Matter of fact, I can move that down. I could even sit back away from the mic again. The volume. I'll get the treble up. Hold on. Let me get a little bit of. There we go. That should be good now. Get some more bass in there. All right. So tonight I've got 3 shows tonight, really. I could do 3 different shows. There are so many things, so many clips, so many. We could just go on all night, but we're not. I'm wearing glasses for a reason. Yeah, I woke up not feeling too good. I mean, like, just awful. I'm even wearing a long sleeve shirt, which I'm usually warm. I'm freezing, and I thought maybe the temperature was high, and it wasn't. It was lower than normal. So I'm just going through a little something here. I don't think it's the 19. No, it isn't. Yes, hit the like and subscribe. The show last night, it was really weird. It did not process in America. Well, I don't know about every country, but it was in Great Britain. It was in Spain. People were able to watch it. They were able to watch it in Australia. I know those 3 places. But in the US, it wasn't showing up. It kept saying that the video last night that I went out and did the cemetery and hospital was still processing. And I don't know how that's even possible. But it went up today finally. I don't know what time, noon, who knows? I can't remember. The whole day just was a blur. I was in and out of sleep all day. Like I said, I didn't feel too good. But anyway, the video's up if you guys want to take a look at last night's ghost hunt at the cemetery. And went over to the hospital across the street. It was pretty boring. Although people seem to like it. So I want to say thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know what anybody likes anymore. I'm just going to do whatever I can do to bring you something, at least something exciting once in a while. I mean, no guests. I might as well get out there and do something. My eyes are closed. You can't see it, but they're closed. So I didn't even get a chance to watch old Trumpty Dumpty today. I didn't get a chance. But let's say hi to everybody, shall we? And go Jocko Johnson, B. Baker, Lisa Marie, and Chunky, Tranquility Base 69, Lufon, Gutter Gawker, Scotty Eisner, not Billy, and Lori Olifan, Fritzy 3739 Hut, Great Plains Drifter, and Alec Ray. Welcome to the show today. Nathan Allen made it. Now we can say Gutter Gawker too, and even wreaking havoc. I'm scrolling up Game Vet. You made it. You made it. Hey, this is the show. It's the show. That's it. Everybody's here. Closer Encounters is here. What do you say? How do you do? What do you be? I got to do this. Something's wrong. There we go. I thought that chair went down a little bit. All right. Oh, let's do one more thing. You like that? Oh, good. Which way, sir? Going down, sir? I'm Deputy Dog. Speaking of Deputy Dog, doesn't Jaime Maussan look like Deputy Dog? Hey, Reesh! Hey, Jaime, here's your drink. Everybody, we did the ghost hunt last night. It was fantastic. No UFO, no ghost, but we did see dead Tyler. Nos. A drink for the dead. Hey. Go ahead, Rich. You can raise the dead with this one. Thank you, Jaime. Giddy up. Oh, I felt that. I feel that one in my eye. You ever drink something and you feel it go right into your eye? No? Maybe it's just me. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. What do you want to start out? You want to just get it out of the way and do the 19 like we always do? Just do it, get it away. What's going on? Let me pull it up. All right, let's see. I had a story that I didn't get to play last night. Nothing happened. Yeah, last night must have been nice. We didn't have to worry about talking about any woohoo hand. I don't know what this is, guys. I don't know who sent this to me. One of you nice people out there, maybe. Come on, computer. Just do what you're supposed to do.
We've got communist China telling everybody everything, brother.
Oh, yeah. We got communist China. Here we go. We're going to play this video, and we're probably going to get in a lot of trouble.
And this all occurred under the Obama administration. As I said before, Trump is left holding the bag here. And he, I think, has to face up to the fact that we here in America are in the war of our lives in order to save our own people and our own country. I think he's got to be honest with.
Uh-oh, I didn't see this. It's banned. China comes clean, admits to the program. I don't think I could play this one, really, guys. I'm just going to X out of it. Let me just get out of there. Yeah, I don't want to play that. It's Alex Jones' channel. And they and YouTube's do not get along that well. I am not taking that risk yet. All right, let me get over here. So the Wuhan lab, Wuhan, was performing coronavirus experiments on bats from the caves where the disease is believed to have originated, with a $3 million grant from the U.S. In case you're wondering, okay? Wuhan Institute of Virology undertook coronavirus experiments on bats. They were 1,000 miles away in Yunnan, however you say it. The sequencing of the COVID-19 genome has traced it to bats from the Yunnan's caves. Interesting to know. There was an accident at the laboratory in the Chinese city that was no longer being discounted. This is amazing stuff. I mean, it is definitely from Wuhan. The laboratory at the center of scrutiny over the pandemic has been carrying out research on bats from the cave, which scientists believe is the original source of the devastating outbreak. But documents obtained by the Mail on Sunday showed the Wuhan Institute of Virology undertook coronavirus experiments on mammals that were from that cave. $3.7 million grant from the U.S. All right. You know, it doesn't mean that the U.S. is responsible, but I think, that it's not that good. Well, it comes after they revealed that about a week ago that ministers now fear that the pandemic could have been caused by a virus leaking from the institute. Are you serious? Hold on a second. There's a video here. Okay, hold on. Can you pause the thing? Dude, stop. So where is the volume? There's no volume on this, I guess. There's no volume. How could there be no volume on this? Hold on. I'm working on it. I restarted the computer. I did everything perfectly. All right. It's, I don't have time. I'm Xing out of them both. If they don't come up immediately, why am I even doing this? If you could only see what I see, you would understand what I see is killing me. It's killing me. All right, let's get rid of this. All right. I'm just cleaning up something real quick because all this stuff that's open doesn't need to be here. Senior government sources said that while the balance of scientific advice was still that the deadly virus was first transmitted to humans from live animal market in Wuhan, which is not true, right? An accident at the laboratory in the Chinese city was no longer being discounted. According to one unverified claim, scientists at the institute could have become infected after being sprayed with blood containing the virus and then passed it on to the local community. Now, the Mail on Sunday has learned that scientists there experimented on bats as part of a project funded by the U.S. National Institutes of Health, which continues to license the Wuhan laboratory to receive American money for experiments. Results of the research were published in November 2017 under the heading Discovery of a Rich Gene Pool of Bat SARS-related coronavirus provides new insights into the origin of SARS coronavirus. The exercise was summarized as Bats in Cave in Yunnan. Who cares if it's Yunnan or Yunnan? I don't give a shit. China. They were captured and sampled for coronaviruses used for lab experiments. All sampling procedures were performed by veterinarians with approval from the Animal Ethics Committee of the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Bat samplings were conducted 10 times from April 2011 to October 2015 at different seasons in their natural habitat at a single location, cave, in Kunming, Yunnan Province, China. Bats were trapped and fecal swab samples were collected. And of course, it's the same old story, just a different bat. All right, so let's get on with the rest of the show, shall we? I'm done. You know what's going on, right? Everything's done. It's over, right? It's over. We're at the beginning of the end of this stupid virus thing. Isn't that what the story is today? Isn't it? Isn't that what they're saying? All right. Maybe not. What do I know? Oh, yeah. There's this 55-minute documentary that's out. I wanted to play it. I don't even remember if I did. I know I didn't play the whole thing. But holy crap. Everything's going so slow. I just want to rip every single hair out of my eyebrows right now. Well, let's talk about one person and then we'll be done with the virus thing today. Tomorrow we'll get updates and all that. I just don't care. Because I believe Fauci. Fauci is the reason for everything. This guy's a scumbag. He wasn't nominated in, he wasn't voted, he wasn't elected. He just has been around for so long. And he's a pretty dangerous guy, I believe. I believe the guy is a mini Hitler. I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I don't like this guy. I never liked him. And I didn't even know. I didn't even know anything about the guy. There's just something wrong. After the third time I saw this guy, I was like, I don't get a good vibe from this guy. Everything he's saying, everybody was saying, no, that why do this? Why do that? And Trump was following every word he's saying like it was God, right? Here, I'm going to read this here. Now, why isn't it looking like it did when I opened it before? Now I can't. This better be it. Okay, I found it. I need a drink because Fauci's really the reason we're in all this. And the WHO. I think that all these people hate the United States, want to spread disease. I really, honest to God, think that of Fauci. I don't like this guy. And we finally stopped giving money to WHO as of a few days ago, the World Health Organization, in case you're wondering. I said that last week. Why are we funding these people when all they're doing is the wrong thing? Covering up the Ethiopian thing. Remember they had in Ethiopia years ago? The same guy's been there the whole time. He tried covering it up, saying it wasn't that bad because they didn't want to lose tourist dollars. Oh, God. It's always the money, isn't it? It's always the freaking money. That's right. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, I am going to change the attitude of the show here in a few minutes. I'm just going to read this and then I'm going to play a short video that is absolutely funnier than hell. And it was from a few years ago, but nonetheless, it has to do with, well, aliens. It's pretty good. So there's a book out there called Fauci, the Bernie Madoff of Science and the HIV Ponzi Scheme that concealed the chronic fatigue syndrome epidemic. I'm just going to read this paragraph. It only takes 2 minutes. This is the book that got the world's attention when it was introduced on Instagram by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Given the fact that Anthony Fauci has been at the center of one of the biggest medical cover-ups in history, it is shocking that anyone is putting their trust in him during the COVID-19 pandemic. In this explosive little book, the first publisher to devote his newspaper to the coverage of AIDS and chronic fatigue syndrome, details the role of Anthony Fauci in the cover-up of the truth about the relationship of the two epidemics. While mistaken members of the media like Lori Garrett and Rachel Madcow have called Anthony Fauci a great American, Dr. Fauci will soon take his place in history as the chief operator of a Ponzi scheme that has plunged the world into a dystopian medical darkness of fraud, deceit, and neglect. This book is a must-read chapter from The Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Epidemic, Cover-Up Volume 2, with a new afterword that explores the extensive damage Fauci's Ponzi scheme has done to the chronic fatigue syndrome community. People stigmatized with HIV, AIDS, and everyone suffering from the viruses that Fauci's cover-up has been concealed from the world. The HHV-678 family of viruses. The list of potential victims of Fauci's Ponzi scheme includes virtually everyone. Even the health of millions of doctors and nurses has been put at risk. These are the elements of Fauci's scientific Ponzi scheme. Number one, nosological fraud. That's the branch of medicine dealing with the classification of disease. It is ground zero for public health fraud. 2, epidemiological fraud. 3, virological fraud. 4, treatment fraud, treatments that harm more than they heal or conceal more than they reveal. Like giving you the cure, but it's really killing you, that kind of thing. Number 5, public health policy fraud. 6, concealment of negative scientific data and paradigm challenging anomalies. 7, use of an elite network of old boys and pseudo activist provocateurs to censor critics and whistleblowers. 8, chronic obscurantism. 9, if necessary, vigilantism, man, that's hard, and witch hunts against any intellectuals, scientists, or citizens who constitute any form of resistance to the Ponzi scheme. Millions of people with chronic fatigue syndrome are at risk for complications of COVID-19 because Fauci and his colleagues have never told the truth about the viral and transmittable nature of AIDS like chronic fatigue syndrome pandemic. Fauci and his puppets at NIH have created a real mess, like Bernie Madoff. Anthony Fauci is rich, famous, and powerful as a result of his scientific Ponzi scheme. And Fauci is a clever manipulator who will continue to try and hide the nature of his scientific Ponzi scheme from the public, the way Bernie Madoff hid his financial records. But luckily, this brilliant and uncompromising work of journalism will enlighten members of Congress and the media as they begin extensive investigations of the Fauci Ponzi scheme. And scene. And for those of you who want a copy of this, here is the link. I think I saw a super chat. Did I see one and I missed it? Let me take a look. I saw a green thing. There it is. FAP with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I was reading, so I didn't get a chance to see the screen. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. Super chat's open. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. Let's get on to some aliens, shall we? Let's do it. Thank you for that $5 there. Goes a long way. Yes. Yes. A new computer is coming. Joe says a deer just walked up about 30 feet away. Go get him. All right. Now, this came to me from a very good source. Hold on a second. I'm getting messages. Okay. All right. So, where is it? Oh, it's in the mail. I got to get it. Oh, got it. Okay. This is funny.
In like
draw small gray.
Small gray. Yeah.
This guy is saying that he saw aliens. And it's 15 minutes long. And believe me, I'm going to stop it here and there. This is actually pretty cool. This was years ago. I don't know when.
Are these the aliens that you've seen?
That is not gray.
No, but
which ones did you see?
Yeah, these right here, the small gray. They have a little mouth.
How do they breathe?
They have nostrils, but they don't.
Aliens!
Yes, they can breathe oxygen. They the atmosphere on their planet is very similar, but it's a binary star system, so they have like 2 suns, which makes the air a lot drier. Their skin is their bones are more fragile than ours. But they kind of.
So I can fucking.
They kind of look like that.
They don't want to fuck. What's their body look like?
Their bodies, well, I've only seen.
Do they walk around naked? Do they wear clothes? What do they do?
Yeah, the chicks have boobs.
How do they
on their home planet?
I have to say something. I'm just going to say this, and I'll let it play a couple minutes, and I'll interrupt again. Yeah. I didn't know that when you're in a class like this, because I don't know exactly how the military works, right? I only know like police and firemen and shit. But they're swearing in there, and he's like, do they, he goes, do they fuck? You know, it's like, Jesus, I didn't know you could do that while you're in one of these. I didn't know you could. I don't know. They just swear. They talk like he's a piece of shit. They're almost like making fun of it. Very strange. Anyway, what do I know? I'm not a military guy.
Sure, I don't know. Now, see, they didn't. I'm reading that exchange program that Steven Spielberg explained at the end of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Really close to
Draw a female up there because I want to see if I fuck it.
Well, I don't know. They look the same.
When the special support comes down,
How do you tell them all from a female?
you're born.
Do you got fun bags?
No, not from what I.
So a bullet.
Actually, EDE1 is a female. The one, was a female. She actually.
Draw the other one. This is the gray. Draw all three of them.
Do the girls have?
Because I want to know which one I want.
The reptile ones look
Which one I fuck.
And then there's another one, which is actually a clone. Like these things create a clone, which looks something similar, but it has a large.
They cloned?
They have large pointy noses, but they pretty much.
Actually, you said they live among us.
There was another incident called the. Hangar number 4 incident.
Good word.
Okay.
The hangar number 4. And these right here are the tall whites, and they're actually a clone created by the small grays.
Are they
They're like servants.
What's the angry ones look like? The reptile ones that you're talking about?
Fucking bad. The ones that we're gonna be fighting.
Yeah, they have small.
Yeah, we
eyes.
actually saw those in Battle LA.
They had small eyes,
In their
and
they cut open their stomachs. And
They got weapons?
They have a heart.
So cool.
yeah, weapons.
They're kind of like an onion.
Do they have weapons?
layers.
But it's okay. She's a veterinarian. Are they evil?
Are the alien ones
Or not?
They look like reptiles, not ugly.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very bad drawing, but they
That's pretty good to me.
those dudes on land and lost, right?
How tall are those motherfuckers right there?
These guys right here, and they're all humanoids, so they both walk on 2 legs. They all walk on 2 legs.
Well, I don't want to fuck that thing.
And this thing right
Look
here,
at this thing, and they'll go like the fucking first one I talked about.
this thing right here is huge. They're actually they're taller than us. They stand about 6 foot something on an average to 7 foot.
Are they 230?
They're huge. I don't know, but
They're gonna fuck
the
me up.
one image that I have seen of them, they're huge. Like they have very strong.
So I have to imagine these guys are talking, because I've listened to this before, like that they're going to possibly fight aliens, and he's just talking about what they might encounter. I don't know, reptilians, grays. This guy's seen them. I don't know. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Giddy up. Giddy up.
Like,
But the bones are fragile.
no, not those.
This is going on American Funny Song videos.
Well, what's up with the fucking big dudes? Like, what's their fucking planet like?
But this guy?
Yeah.
I don't know, but they.
How do they react? Can they breathe oxygen too?
These, yes, but these and these had a large war.
Okay, who won?
These guys. Well, no, these guys won. They almost wiped these out, but
They had a soft spot.
So we should be more worried
but
about
their
the little
planet
ones.
was destroyed, so they had to go to Serpo.
Well, this guy's got a fucking bunch of motherfucking clones. So.
How do you know that there was an alien war?
Because EDE1 said so.
I actually watched Star Wars.
What the fuck is EB1?
She support. They exchanged the motherfucking. We did like a foreign exchange program. Yeah, we exchanged Minions for some fucking aliens. They took us back to their fucking planet.
They took 12 of us. If you go online and look at under the Majestic 12, and actually, so President who was it? told Steven Spielberg when that movie was made, in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the president told Steven Spielberg that he hit the nail on the head, and pretty much because at the end of the movie you can count them. They send
Are these
12 humans
motherfuckers when this asteroid or whatever the fuck's gonna go on here pretty soon? Are these motherfuckers gonna come help us out, or what are they gonna do?
Well.
Nope,
This
they're still gonna be
asteroid's
flying
supposed to be
around a wrecking
2016?
spaceship.
2012. 2012. December 21st, 2012.
The asteroid, that fucking. Okay.
Okay, there was
Are
an
those
asteroid.
motherfuckers gonna come help us out?
Maybe Jesus
there's-
was an alien.
You know what? They said that's a very strong possibility. That he wasn't an alien, but he was. Our DNA has been altered 68 times since the caveman days. So,
do you believe in? Do you not believe in Jesus?
Come help us out.
I do.
Okay.
Who is this guy? Do we know? Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Joe, you sent me a video, but I see a deer picture, but I see a video of some kid playing. You want me to play that video? Yeah, I'm going to play it when we're done. All right. I see what it is. You did. You told me right. Okay. I want to take a look at this for a second here because there was notes that came with this video. We'll look after. I'm all over. I'm just trying too hard. Here we go.
You believe he was an alien?
Jesus was an alien.
Spend my money. What do I do?
Do I buy stocks and
Come help
sell
us out,
stuff?
because if not, then I'll fucking blow all my money.
He knew a lot, this guy.
Okay, well, the thing that they're calling an asteroid that's supposed to hit us and destroy us was actually not an asteroid. It's a spaceship.
Holy shit, we're done.
It is. It was actually a spaceship of the reptilian kind, but it's since then.
So we're gonna get invaded.
No, that's what they were talking about.
It's gonna be a ring.
But
This
check
is
it out.
where this all ties into the military.
Alright, man. Yeah, we have the Avengers.
Yeah.
Thank God.
No,
Hey, where are these motherfuckers at? Because these motherfuckers are like within a couple years out. These motherfuckers are nowhere to be seen. What the fuck's going on?
Well, that's what we're doing. We're forming an alliance with them. We've actually sent 12 of our own to their planet, and they stayed there for 13 years.
How did we get our guys to
Does
Obama know
They're
about
supposed to be set. I'm pretty sure he knows. I'm pretty sure all the presidents know something about it. But there's no telling.
Make these
All right.
Three.
So, this fucking brown.
So how could this guy know all of this stuff, but doesn't really know 100% for sure that the presidents know? So he's privy to aliens. Yeah, he sees them, interacts with them, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there is a description to this. Where are we? 645. Let me pull it up real quick. I don't want you guys to know my source, so let me pull it up here. And Guj. Let's see. There's also another video I'm going to play after this that's from the same source, but it's funny. Now, there's an original. Here, let me go to the original video because there may be some source on it.
Like
Some
Draw small.
hold on. Okay, it doesn't say. It's from Knox the Box. I'll give you guys the link. Put this in the chat room for you. God damn it.
So, this fucking a brown dwarf or whatever the fuck it is. It's not really fucking.
Langfeld went off to his.
He got abducted by aliens, and he's telling us about what's gonna happen when the aliens attack.
They're going to invade. They were coming to invade us, but they've
they are now?
rerouted. They've rerouted.
So what's going on in 2012 now?
I don't know.
You gotta be up on this shit. You can't just be fucking like.
Are you really getting late started on this alien abduction?
Yes, it's awesome.
We're way past that shit. We're next level shit, guys.
Yeah.
I just want to determine if I should fucking just live my next 2 years up. Yeah, those are the
Those are the big motherfuckers. Those are the bad ones.
But the human those guys are coming to invade us.
Those are the Jewish aliens. Yeah, those are Serbians.
Those are the clones. Actually, they have other clones that they're creating that have like heads of dogs, but they only have like 3 fingers. 3 toes.
That's fucked up. Technology a little bit off there, huh?
Don't leave, Lee.
Leave now. People on some hot ass bitches and invade us with some fucking sluts.
Door is closed. This is what I wanted to hear. Let's hear feedback. You believe everything that he said?
Oh yeah, me too. Definitely.
I'm gonna go get his story.
If
Tom Cruise believes this shit, I believe it.
This is going on YouTube. Say something. That's exactly where I'm at right now.
The picture of the alien went up there. I was like, you should put a picture of the alien that abducted you.
I get kicked out of the army.
Yeah, watch this. They fucking
psychedelics come out.
They fucking like cordon off this fucking area. They all fucking like
come in.
Really shit and shit coming here. And they're like, let's
some men in black bullshit.
all right, I think you just learned, guys.
He started talking again. We gotta kill everybody.
Those guys were actually
Special thanks to Taryn, who's
they were actually pretty funny to me. Typical. I think that was in 2009. I don't know. I'm having like a memory of it. It's weird. That was pretty funny though, right? Nothing's changed in 10, 11 years. Nothing's changed. The stories are the same. We're going to get all this stuff from TTSA, the medals. You know what show comes out next month? Unidentified with Luis Elizondo and Blink 180 Nothing. I'm very excited about the show, to be honest with you. Very, very excited. All right, let me get rid of me there. Let me pull up some more stuff here. We got a lot of stuff tonight, and I'm trying not to keep talking. Here's a really good video one of you guys sent me, and I can't remember who, and that's a shame, but here it is. It's you guys may have seen this video before. It's a few weeks old, but this guy says there's live creatures flying over the Luxor Hotel beam in Vegas. Meanwhile, you and I know what this is already. Gush. Gush? Gush?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay. This is the King of Bakersfield, and I'm here live on the Las Vegas Strip.
Does that guy sound like the King of Bakersfield? The King of Bakersfield should come out and go,
hey, motherfuckers, what are you guys doing? Tonight, we got creatures flying in the Luxor light. Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, this is King of all media here. I mean, the guy almost put me to sleep in 2 seconds. Get excited. You think you got aliens? And you're talking like this? He knows it's bugs. I'm sorry. I'll play
Bakersfield, and I'm here live on the Las Vegas Strip during lockdown. And I don't know what these are inside of the Luxor light. But I've never seen this before. I've been in Las Vegas for 3 years.
3 whole years.
Goes all
1,000 days.
What are these guys?
I don't know. How about zooming in to take a
Hey,
closer
what's going
look,
on,
Dick?
Con? Thanks for joining us. We're
It
live
could
in
be, it
Las
could be a
Vegas,
new
Nevada.
it could be a new type of bug, the
Unidentified
corona
flying
beetle.
objects through the Luxor.
It's the corona beetle. It's a new type of bug, the corona beetle. You know that's I mean that's unbelievable. And don't forget, in 8 months, corona babies at Gush.
Light.
Because I said that a month ago. Never mind.
Let's get a little closer and see what this is.
All right, king of all nothing. Holy. Oh, I thought those were bugs. What do you think it is, guys? That's a weird one right there, right? I think it's bugs. Seriously, what does anybody think of this is? A column of dots. Yes! Lisa Marie got it right. I don't think it's Boyd's. I don't think it's Boyd's B.
Yeah.
Swamp gas is another good. It could be blue chickens. I don't know. I say it's just I freaking don't
You
know.
guys, the Las Vegas Strip is completely shut.
Here's the deal. Usually locusts don't come out at night. They like the heat. And they're always seen in the daytime. At night, they get their bellies full, just sitting around, chomping down. So it wouldn't be. Now, could this be birds?
Damn.
I don't think it's birds. Look, these are going, this one, I just was watching this one here, and that one was doing a little loop-de-loo like, It's not happening in the other lights. Like if it was bugs, don't you think a couple of them would wander over to other bright lights in the area? This is a serious street light mic video. This is not behind Walmart. This is the Luxor beam in Las Vegas on the Strip. And this guy captured swirling. I think it's an insect of some kind. We saw this before a few years ago. It could be Whitley Strieber's dead wife inhabiting moths. Moths! It's moths. Do you know that is one of the most difficult words to say is moths, plural. Try it. Go ahead. Moths. It's not that easy. Anybody can say moth. That's easy. Moth, however the hell you want to say it. Moths. Can't do it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure these are bugs. Look at them. They're going pretty quick down here. These are going opposite direction. Look at that. That's wicked. It's got to be the moth. And the reason we don't see their little wings flapping, because that light's so damn bright, it's literally reflecting off them like a mirror.
It's getting real, you guys.
It's getting really
I got my Lysol spray. I got my wipes. I got my mask on.
Look at this
I'm
at
trying
the
to stay as
bottom.
safe as possible.
What's this?
I got Mary's Vegas experience here.
It goes.
We got a mask on.
It goes. That does nothing for
Safety
anybody.
First, guys, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh my goodness.
You're live with us. Oh, they turned the light off, guys.
Why'd they do that?
Guys,
I've never seen that light on.
guys, the light has never went off. Look,
What?
they all took off. They all took off. So somebody is watching our live in high places. I like to say hello, people in high places. So I guess they wanted us to kill us, guys. So they turned the light off. I feel so powerful.
That's
wow.
crazy.
I caused the Luxor light to be turned off.
Look, here's
what
another
a
one.
time to be alive.
That's crazy. He turns away and they turn it off. Real good. You know what I mean? That really bothered me right there. This is the same day. This is the same night. Okay. Well, why put it with music? You know what I mean? And is that copyright free music? Oh, he's got 1,680 subscribers. Ooh, we're right behind. What kind of channel is this? Businesses and tourists. All right. I don't know, Marge. You know, I see a bunch of swirling like bug lights. You know, we have the light on at home, the front door. Yes, I do. Shut up. Nobody asked you to speak. All right, go ahead. I barely touched you. Anyway, as I was saying, the swirling little bugs, they just flying around, reflected off of the Wuhan, oh no, the Luxor light. God, I hope they don't turn that light off. I tell you that. What are you doing? Is that a gun? Very strange. You see how much different this phone's camera? This phone's camera works compared to the other one. This camera sucks. I hope he does. Oh God, I hope he has it when they turn it off. That should be now. He doesn't. He doesn't let us see the light go off either. Now, here's a question. Here's a question. This is why I do what I do, because I have a problem with both videos. I think they're real, but the problem I have is you have two people who don't know each other, two different cameras. One guy's videotaping it, turns around, and they turn the light off on the Luxor. We don't get to see that light turn off. This guy, the one we just saw, he stops it before the light goes off. I'm just saying. Why don't we get to see the light turn off? What is the big deal? Don't you think the light turning off would be an extremely cool thing to see with this situation? Yet, I'm just saying, I don't trust them. It bothers me. It bothers me. And it should bother you. I'm only one guy. I'm only one guy. All right. One guy. All right. Now, this next video, we're going to go here. And this is from Paranormal Crucible. Is that who this is? Paranormal Central. That guy, Jeff Gonzalez. And he's playing a video from 8 years ago. Wait a second. Hold on. Is this the same thing? All right, let me see. Go to the 47-minute mark. I can't remember. I know I watched it. It's not the same thing. Yeah, here it is. 47-minute. Is it the same thing? It is the same thing. No wonder why I wasn't going to play it. I'm so dumb. All right, now we can get rid of this. Stupid. I am a dork of all dorks. See, I don't deserve anything. All right, let's go here. I've got a lot of mo. No. This time some. We'll save that for the end of the show. That's a good one. All right, I like this one. Oh, I got so much stuff. It's unbelievable. I could sit here for 10 minutes looking. I said I had 3 shows worth of stuff we could talk about. All right. Oumuamua. Remember that? It might be a remnant of a super Earth. God, where do they come up with this stuff? Here. Let me move it here so I can have that one-on-one with you. So Oumuamua, I love Oumuamua. Who wouldn't love Oumuamua? 2017, it just came out of nowhere. They were saying it was an interstellar object. I guess so. I don't know. But it may be the fragment of another larger parent body, a long period comet or debris disk, perhaps, or even a super Earth planet torn apart by tidal forces as it passed too close to its host star. I like the way our scientists imagine these things being ripped apart, like a Star Wars movie or something, right? Is there evidence of another planet getting close, of a planet getting close to a really large gravity, like Jupiter type? Like if Earth got next to Jupiter, would it tear us apart? And pieces of us went off into the cosmos? That's what they're saying this could be, Oumuamua. Because if you really think about it, it doesn't look like an asteroid. It's bizarre. It really is. And now we've seen it a couple of times. There was a picture of it when the Russians sent their probe to Phobos, and it took that picture and this shape, before they lost contact with it, was taken in a picture. It's really bizarre. I'm telling you. I love me Oumuamua. Our objective is to come up with a comprehensive scenario based on well-understood physical principles to piece together all the tantalizing clues, said co-author Douglas Lynn of the University of California, Santa Cruz. We showed that Oumuamua-like interstellar objects can be produced through extensive tidal fragmentation during closer encounters of their parent bodies with their co-host stars. I love this. And then ejected into interstellar space. That's what I just said. I didn't even read this yet. The interstellar object was first discovered by the University of Hawaii's Pan-STARRS-1 telescope, part of NASA's Near-Earth Object Observations program to track asteroids and comets that come into Earth's vicinity. The team dubbed it Oumuamua, Hawaiian for messenger from afar, arriving first. Really? That's what Oumuamua means? Messenger from afar, arriving first. Other telescopes around the world soon kicked into action, measuring the object's various characteristics, which turned out to be very odd indeed. For starters, it was accelerating away from our sun much faster than could be explained by gravity alone. Remember that? How can it? Oh, it's just an amazing thing. I don't know why people just push this off as some rock. This could have been a spaceship. But it wasn't. You know it wasn't. I just like to think maybe, its odd orbit had initially had it categorized as a comet, as these tend to have more extreme orbits, but imagine didn't show any indication of gas and dust being released, as is typical when a comet approaches the sun. That imaging also revealed that it had an elongated cigar-like shape. Combined with its relatively rapid rotation, this would indicate that Oumuamua had to be leading to the conclusion that it was probably an asteroid. Because it had a hyperbolic or escape orbit around the sun, Oumuamua is unlikely to pass our way again. So astronomers only had a brief window of time for observation to gather as much data as they could about it before it went on its merry way. Drink. And that Dr. Shmuel Bialy, he submitted a reprint to the Astrophysical Journal. Much of the analysis discussed the possibility of solar radiation pressure or the momentum transfer of photons striking an object. Talking about the what is that thing called? What is that called when they open up the umbrella thing with the photons that can make it go really fast? A photon generator or something. Anyway, Oumuamua is probably not the only object of its kind. My God, come on! Last summer, astronomers observed an interstellar comet dubbed 21 Borisov hurtling into our solar system from the direction of the constellation Cassiopeia. It's very likely that large swaths of interstellar space may be sprinkled with these kinds of objects. Oumuamua and 21 Borisov are just the first ones we've observed. How is it in 2017, that's the first time we've ever seen an interstellar object, right? And then 2 years later, Borisov? How is this even possible? Do you know what the odds are that you don't see anything and all of a sudden you have two? It seems like Borisov was chasing after Oumuamua. Got a reading on it. Came in looking for it. Wouldn't it be brilliant for spaceships, UFOs, to look like a asteroid or a comet? It would be a perfect place to hide yourself from if there were enemies, not people here on Earth, but to be tracked, period, would be a very clever way to sneak around the galaxy, the universe even. Brilliant. Brilliant. Anyway, I like me Oumuamua. All right. All right. You don't know until you don't know, but sticking with NASA, the most important image ever taken by NASA's Hubble Space Telescope. I like this. Rish, you do, Jaime? Oh, yeah. I love telescope because you can see bigger than your eye. Is that right? All right, let me pull this over. I know I don't have any talent at all for this. There we go. I did it. I'm getting good. All right, everybody. Unfortunately, you can still see me. What is going on? Oh, I'm such a dill hole. Hold on. Oh, that is so sweet when it gets... It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. All right, here we go. The most important image ever taken by NASA's Hubble Space Telescope. Yeah, I think I'm going to burn the studio tonight. I'm just going to burn it down. Later this month, the Hubble Space Telescope will celebrate its 30th anniversary. Egoj. More than any other observatory in history, Hubble revealed what the universe looks like. Look at this. Isn't that wild? How could the Big Bang be true? You can't get something from nothing. Well, there was that. It was from a point. Do you really want me to believe that a point of light? You know what this is, right? Do you guys know? I'll tell you what we are. I'll tell you. It was like a Big Bang, but it's not a Big Bang. Do you want to learn something today or what? Everything that exists is because it got sucked through a supermassive black hole. This is the expulsion. Anytime a black hole starts eating, it gets spit out and it creates this. That's what life is. That's all. That's all it is. It never ends. We keep getting sucked in. Everything gets crunched up, put in a blender, and spit back out and start over again. Is it that hard to figure out that's what's going on? Is it? The black hole's been there forever. Who knows where that came from? It probably came when they turned on the Matrix. You're always going to have the problem with creation, because what came first, the chicken or the egg? Something had to have been created from nothing. So, with that being said, oh, I'm getting angry. I'm getting excited.
Oh, no, he's getting mad. Look.
Rocky 3, yeah. You can't have something without nothing. You can't have nothing without something. Something had to have started from somewhere. Okay, so here's how, then I just figured it out. To answer Lisa's question, where did the black hole come from? The only explanation that fits is that we're living in a matrix reality and somebody turned it on. That, my friend, is the only way you can have the chicken without the egg and the egg without the chicken, because it's been turned on. It's switched on. That's the only way. It's all fake. Everything we're living in is fake. It's real to us, but it isn't real. How long it lasts? Doesn't it make sense now? Because you can't start something from nothing. You can if you turn it on and you make it appear. That's why we're living in a matrix reality. I just figured out the existence of life. Mark it down. 8:04 p.m., 4/15, 2020. Let me write that down. I figured creation of life is a matrix reality. But who turned it on and how? Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? But I'm talking for us. I don't know. How about this then? Then if somebody had to have made the game, where did they come from? Is the next question. Lisa, very good questions, and I like being challenged. So then what I would have to imagine this is, it's just everything is what it is. How about that? How about that? It is what it is. You got to talk with your hands on the internet. That's what people like, I read. You got to sound like, you got to make believe you're excited. Make believe I am excited. I like pounding the desk. It's very interesting. Then if it is a matrix, see, I could only explain it so far. I don't know who made that guy, but I know what makes sense for our reality is that the only way it could be is that it got turned on. That's how you get the chicken without the egg. It was planted there. By who? I don't know. And we're back to step one, square one, the letter A. Numeral 1. Numeral, what the hell? Numeral? When it was first launched, the Hubble, a problem with its mirrors, Anyway, here's some images from Hubble. I just wanted to show you some of these. And now you can get your own Hubble camera. I'm joking. Yes, here we are. Fake space. Underwater. Green screen. Everybody. Flat Earth. The next year, scientists embarked on a risky observing campaign, the Hubble Deep Field. These bastards wanted to look deep, dark, and dangerously into the past. What would they see in the darkest depths of space? They pointed the camera to the darkest point in the sky. They didn't think they would see anything, really. And all these galaxies popped up. Hundreds. On the darkest. You know, I think it just goes on forever. How do you like them apples? As a matter of fact, it probably goes so far, it hits itself in the caboose. It probably, if you can go fast enough, you come back and meet yourself. I think it's one of those. I think it's a flat universe. How about that? It's a flat universe. Flat Earth, flat universe. Yeah, different dimensions. Yeah, that's it. There's like 13 different dimensions, see? And they each have a simulation that's being run, you see? What if we're it? What if there are no aliens? What if we are the aliens? UFOs, everything you see, it's just us. It's just us. Well, then what happened in Roswell? I'll tell you what happened in Roswell. You want to know why we don't talk Roswell here? You want to know why we don't talk Roswell here? Do you? Because you're going to make me tell you, aren't you? I'm not going to talk about Roswell. We're not talking about it. All right, let's get to some dots. I feel dots need to be coming. Dots are coming. Let's get rid of this. Goosh. And yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see. Where are the dots? Well, okay. Well, this is interesting. Verizon Skyward lets company monitor all drone flights live. That's interesting. This comes right from dronedj.com. Pull this up for you. You'll be able to, this is actually really cool. Verizon Skyward lets company monitor all drone flights live. Now, I'm not talking about your drone or mine when I get one, but what? Commercial drone operators can now see whereabouts of all their drones in real time from anywhere. That is wicked. I would love to watch that all day, wouldn't you? I would love to go on there and see what their drones are doing. Dude, drone cams. Oh, why don't we get a channel and have a drone camera? A channel. Oh, there has to be one. Is there? Live drone? There's got to be one, right? Hold on. Live drone cam. I definitely hope there is. Ah, there is. Sweet. Really? Oh, I'm excited for this. Let's see how good it is, though. Where do we want to go? Guy's Canadian. This looks nice. Get out of there. All right. It's not live, though. You know what I mean? It's not live, and I don't know what music he's playing. It's actually better without the music. I feel like I'm actually in a drone, not on a rock and roll spaceship. Rock and roll. What am I doing? That's pretty cool, though, man. That's absolutely gorgeous. It's not live, though. Take off. I guess it's cool. Is that a gorilla? I can't wait to get a drone. You know I'm getting a drone, right? A drone, a computer, a new car, a new life, a new state, a new identity. I'm going to come back and I'm going to be like Dexter. I'm going to be a logger in Alaska. All right, I've had about enough of this. I am not interested in this. I wanted live, so I can't subscribe. Oh, let's go to Lebanon. Let's just take one more look. This looks kind of cool. Dude. What kind of music does he have on this one? Close. All right, shh. Wow. Oh my God, I can't wait to get one. I need a computer though first. Drones are, I can get a drone that can take pictures like this for $1.25. 16 minutes of flight time can go 1,400 feet up away for $125. That's not bad with a 4K camera. Shit, cuz. Yeah, son. Look at that. That's cool. That is wickedly cool. Look at those rocks. Oh, God. Oh my God, it's that game I hate that racing game. You put your finger on it and you move the cars around. All right, I'm about done with this. Let's get to some dots. Let's see if third phase got anything. What's that? Tyler? All right. Nothing new. Something new. 21 hours ago. I'm down. All right. Thanks, third phase. Oh, yeah. Good. Third phase.
Welcome back. Blake Cousins here, third phase of Moon. You've seen the videos from around the world. People claim they have the power to summon UFOs with their minds. All they have to do is ask for it. We've got the man himself, seen by millions from around the world. His videos are famous, but now you're about to meet him. His name is Jim Martin from 1091 Media. You've seen the documentaries. Well, he's one of the men behind it. The newest documentary, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, a producer on it, Jim Martin. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Blake. I'm excited to be here today at Third Phase of Moon.
Well, you know, people have seen your videos, but they didn't get to meet the person behind it. We like to kind of give credit where credit's due, from the people who shot it, and, you know, tell people where it was shot and what were they thinking. It's kind of important, in my opinion, to get people's accounts of their encounters. Jim, what do you attribute these encounters that we're going to be viewing in this episode?
All right. Here's what I want to see. Here's what I want to see. I want to see how he captured these things. I want to see the lead up to that when he turned the camera on. And I want to see the object leave, especially the one dropping all the little eggs out of it, which are balloons. Trust me. I know what I've captured. Same exact thing, but it was balloons. All right. That's what I want to see. We're not going to see it, so. But it's going to be a good interview, so I'm going to let it roll. Oh, this is 25 minutes. Wow. I don't think I'll go all the way like that.
We want to thank everybody who's joining us right now at Third Phase of Moon. We're doing it. Jim, what do you think is the correlation between you and these encounters?
Well, I attribute the sightings I have to a process called Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind Protocol, CE5, or as other people refer to it, UFO summoning. And that is where you use your mind to project thought and intention to produce a UFO encounter and experience.
And he's only got 3 sightings. Wouldn't you be doing this every day? Right? Wouldn't you be doing this all the time? No, you wouldn't. I would. I would be summoning UFOs like a bitch. That's why I don't believe it. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt this friggin'. I have to interrupt.
What we call human-initiated contact. I learned this about 6 years ago. I first saw Dr. Greer's movie Sirius, and that really opened up my mind to the
So he bought into the bullshittery. Okay.
possibility of using thought to initiate contact. And then from there, I met a local legend in Los Angeles named Robert.
They're hanging from a string. Any dill hole can tell you that. I'm probably wrong.
Bingham, who taught me firsthand how to call UFOs using thought projection. And then from there, a series of...
That's why they bunched up at the bottom. That's what mine did. They bunched up at the bottom because the string, the knot, stopped them from going any further. And then they're going to break through. You'll see.
Really incredible sightings ensued over the
There they
past,
go. What did I
5-6
say?
years.
All right, we're looking at an incredible sighting called the Tower of Light. We're showing it to you. I want to get everybody's opinions. What do you think Jim Martin captured? Where was this sighting and when?
Thanks for covering it. So this was actually in Long Beach, California in 2018, November 15th. And this was another sighting I had during a wave of sightings we had in Long Beach, where we had a couple of these really strange, what looked like moving portals through the sky. This object, when I saw it with my naked eye, just looked like a big blob of light. But once I put the camera on it, I saw these smaller orbs below it, which seemed to be materializing in and out of our time-space. I shot this with...
And he has a degree in astrophysics. What is it? He's an astrophysicist too. He's a scientist. He knows all about this stuff. Is that who this guy is? Is there any information on this guy? Jim Martin. We'll go there after. Maybe he is.
With an infrared camera, so you can really see the details of the UFO.
Oh, it's an infrared. That's right.
With my naked eye, I could only see this big bright light. However, the infrared camera shows these smaller orbs appearing and disappearing on footage.
So let me get this right. Did this kind of catch your eye in the sky and then you started to film, or were you calling these entities or beings extra-dimensional possibly, or extraterrestrial? What made you look into the sky, or did you call them?
So that's correct. So sometimes I'll go out when I want to skywatch and I'll do the protocols, I'll do the meditation, I'll make a very specific request to see the UFOs, and then they'll appear. This time, though, I was just outside gardening when I saw this big white object floating very low in the neighborhood, and I ran and got my camera, put the lens on it, then I saw how unusual the object was.
While we're looking at even more evidence that Jim Martin's been capturing over the years, what were you thinking on the ground? Was this a massive ship, in your opinion? What's going on here, Jim?
Yeah, so again, this was about 2:30 in the afternoon in Long.
Let me tell you something. This guy could have all the degrees in the world, but he is not, as D. Cooper was saying, an expert in ufology or UFOs. I guarantee it. I have 20-fold the hours. And the reason I'm saying that, it's not to be braggadocious about what I've done and seen. It's just, I know what this is. I videotaped something so similar. It's gotta be it, because the most likely explanation is the answer. What is that from? What is that? What is that? Occam's razor. That's what I use a lot in ufology.
Long Beach, California, and I saw this. It just looked like a stationary light. I thought it was moving so low and so slow. It must be some type of weather experiment or weather balloon. But when you really look at the footage and you see the smaller orbs blinking on and off, and just the larger object itself, I just can't make a. I'm not sure what an rational explanation.
Let's not forget, he was gardening, and he's using. What did he say? Night. This is during the daytime. Yeah. This is during the daytime. And what does he have on infrared during the day? Is that what I missed? He said it's an infrared.
Would be for a conventional object. Now, I do think that this is somewhat common for the type of phenomenon we witness, but I've never seen an object like this that is a tower of lights with this kind of blinking on and off of the aura.
But here's the funny thing about all of this. As much as I like to think I know just about everything when it comes to what's being videotaped, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about a lot of things. How do you think that makes me feel? That's why we have to use Occam's razor. The most logical explanation is the answer. And you have to mix it in with video evidence, which I have. So I can only conclude that this is a big cluster of balloons. They're not going to go very high, especially with his infrared on. It's going to look much brighter than what he sees with his naked eye, as he said many times. I'm going to jump forward here. Maybe look at one other thing. All right, let's hear what he says about this. I'm interested in this. And you can't fault third phase of moon. This is such a fantastic interview. This is what we need, because I can be wrong. That's why. It's not anybody's fault. They're just interviewing the guy. And I'm happy with it. It's definitely not Tyler. Tyler's not third phase of moon. Not even close.
Him sharing us these clips. We even have more clips coming up from the documentary itself. Close Encounter.
I would have this guy on. I might ask different questions because that's who I am. And they're doing it their way. There's no right or wrong way. As long as you're asking questions, that's the right thing to do. Ask questions. Nothing wrong with that. Unbelievable.
Of the fifth kind, but I want to get to more sightings that Jim Martin has captured throughout the past 8 years of doing the CE5, Las Vegas, Nevada. Tell me about this sighting.
So this is a really
okay. I'm gonna stay calm.
Unique sighting.
I don't know.
This was a couple years ago, actually about 5 years ago in February. February 14th, 2015, I had gone to Las Vegas for a friend of mine's wedding. And this was during a time of a lot of UFO sightings were happening for me no matter where I traveled in the country. So I brought all my cameras with me to Vegas for this wedding with the intention of filming a UFO on this trip.
I'm just going to tell you right now, it's airplanes coming in for a landing. Let's see if I'm right. I'm just calling it super early. Let's see if I'm right.
Now, I realize that sounds kind of crazy bringing camera gear to my friend's wedding, but at the time, I just assumed I'd be able to produce phenomenon wherever I went. So I was determined to try over Las Vegas. So after the wedding, I was back in my hotel room that evening, and I concentrated my intention, sent out the thought request to produce a sighting, and a mere 10 minutes later, these strange orange lights appeared in the sky right over the Las Vegas Strip. And it was actually one of the nights Justin Bieber had a concert there. There was tons of traffic. You can see in the footage, this was just open.
Oh, okay. So this, this could be Venus and Jupiter then, right? All right. I don't know. Was it not moving? Did I not see something right? I'm going to let it go.
To the right of the New York Hotel, you're going to see a couple of these orange lights that come in and out, and then a large kind of structure with a secondary smaller object attached to it. To me, it was very unusual. I'd never seen anything like it before. And the fact that I, initiated the protocols and had this response, for me was confirmation that it was a UFO sighting.
Oh, I don't know if this here is running and being centered. So I'm only going to go with what I see. And I thought I saw a flash. I'm getting the feeling I'm right. This is airplanes in the distance. And of course, they're going to come in for a landing because you're going to see them from far away. They turn on their landing lights about 30 miles away from what I learned. They do in Arizona, and I'm pretty sure they do in Nevada as well. Let's not forget the airport is only a couple of miles from the strip. It's very close, 5 miles, I think.
So where are these?
Yeah, I'm going to say those are airplanes.
And it was actually one of the...
Yeah, and you can see them blinking back here. Maybe they're turning their lights on, coming through the clouds. I don't know. Let's take a look again.
Sky right over the Las Vegas Strip. And it was actually one of the nights Justin Bieber had a concert there. There was tons of traffic. You can see in the footage, this was just over to the right of the New York Hotel. You're going to see a couple of these orange lights that come in and out, and then a large kind of structure with a secondary smaller object attached to it. To me, it was very unusual. I'd never seen anything like it before.
Where's the larger second structure? I'm not following that.
And the fact that I, initiated the protocols and had this response, for me, was confirmation that it was a UFO sighting.
So where are these?
How can you say that confirms a UFO sighting from so far away? Plus, we don't get to see what happens to those lights. We only get to see what he shows us. Capiche? If I get to see the very end of that video, I guarantee it, without a shadow of a doubt, that will be claimed as an airplane. And why don't we get to see it turn off? Because he realizes that I'm just saying, if I can't see it, I got to take my best guess at what happens. And I believe that's what happens. I'm sorry. No proof of it, but we never get to see the important shit. We get to see what they want us to see. And that's why I don't trust him. He's in the CE5 program. Again, unreliable. I don't think it's a very good thing to do. I think the only way you can learn is to go out there. You're not making contact with aliens. You're just not. Because if he was, he would get much better footage. Right? Are you going to give me lights so far away, or are you going to give me something that you have to turn on your FLIR footage or whatever the frig he did, infrared, during the daytime? Of all times to do that, to make it pop, show us the regular footage. This reminds me of the Las Vegas guy who changes all of his footage, heavy saturation, heavy colorization, heavy noise, turns on night vision to make things look bigger and brighter than what they really are. It's the classic lie. God, that makes me frustrated. And you can't blame Blake or Brent or the cousins brothers for anything. Because I want to have the guy on too. If I can get him on, I'd have him on. Because I have different questions. I haven't watched this yet, so I'm looking. See, I think he's going to talk about another one. Let's see.
Well, what do you have to say to him?
Well, I would just say, look at the footage. I think the footage speaks for itself. I try and post things that show intelligent control, advanced aerial maneuvers.
You can see in the background the the very thin clouds. It's moving, I'm going to say the same speed as the clouds. It's just closer. That to me looks like a balloon, but let's take a look.
Things that would defy natural
you can see the background.
aerospace or aeronautics of man-made craft. And I think,
see, man, come on, guy.
You really look closely at
it's going the same speed as the background. What do you think it is? What's the most logical explanation? UFOs or balloons? Gush, balloons. I know, I have it on video.
The footage. I've sent this to all types of experts. Ben Hansen, FBI agent, has reviewed.
Oh my God. Ben Hansen, the FBI guy who had that TV show. What was it? Was he on Fact or Faked or something like that, right? Nice guy. Here's another balloon. And he looked at this and said, yep, definitely. Bullshit. Bullshit. If Ben was, oh God, I want to kill everybody. And I'm the bad guy. And I'm the bad guy. I'm the asshole because I'm right. That's what it'll all come down to. Rich, how do you know that these are balloons? How? I have video of the same thing. That's how. And it was balloons, and I stayed with it, and I followed it. And then I put on my camera zoom lens, and I got in really close. And you can see the string. They follow down. It just comes unraveled. Believe what you want.
Footage to Jeremy Corbell, Dr. Greer, all types of people have reviewed these recordings and verified them.
Jeremy Corbell and Dr. Greer. Corbell? Oh, God.
I think you just have to ask yourself, if you can't demonstrate to me another piece of footage that exemplifies the recording I'm demonstrating, I think that stands as good, reasonable evidence. Secondly, if I can produce so many UFO sightings over my house and in different locations, such as New York, you'll see the UFO recording I shot in Rochester, New York. It's very similar to one of the UFOs I shot at Newport Beach. I believe the phenomenon does follow you wherever you go. And in general, I just like to let the footage speak for it.
Of course it follows you wherever you go. There's balloons everywhere you go. There's drones everywhere you go. There's planes everywhere you go. There's flares everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, there's shit in the sky. You're not fooling me. And I know you're not fooling Blake and Brent. It's still a good interview.
Itself.
And that's why we're sharing your videos right here at Third Phase Moon. We find them compelling. We think people need to explore the CE5 a little bit closer. We believe there's something behind it. So your UFO sightings come in different.
So let me tell you this. Let me tell you. This guy does the CE5 program so well that his footage is as shitty as mine. And I don't do it. He should be able to have up close and personal experiences like George Adamski, Billy Meyer. None of this foggy bullshit. You can keep your dots. I'm not going to ruin the rest of it. I'll put the link in the chat room. You guys can go watch the rest. As you can tell, I'm not really watching the chat room that much tonight. Now, and why should I be the bad guy? Why should I be the bad guy? Why am I? Am I not allowed to get frustrated? That videos like this get unbelievable play. And nobody's doing proper analysis. Nobody is. Nobody. Wait until I get the video editor back up and running, and that's the first thing I'm doing is putting my I'm going to call it a UFO that looks like, because it looks like an inchworm. You'll see it. And you can see that it goes like this, and it looks like it's laying eggs. But then I zoom in, and magically appears a string. Oh, I can't wait to debunk this shit with evidence instead of just talking about it. So done. All right. So done. Let's go. What else we got? Anyway, still a good interview. To check it out on Third Phase of Moon. Thank you for allowing me to play that. You know, I don't fault you. I don't fault anybody but the guy shooting the video. I think we need to talk about it, though. I think it was definitely worthy of a good discussion because I believe I know I'm right. I am right. I know I'm right. But I could be wrong. That's what sucks. Well, it's once you see mine, then you'll be like, okay, from now on, I got to remember Rich's video because Rich proved that these things look like balloons, strings hanging off. They are. You'll see. Not all of them. Maybe. But not this guy. Not when they go with the same speed as the clouds in the back. Well, this one here seems to be going pretty quick. It's closer. Okay, when they're closer to the camera, they look like they're going faster.
Different shapes and sizes. Tell us about the triangular formations, Jeff.
Thanks for mentioning that. The triangle formations have been some of the most profound recordings and experiences I've had to date. When I was just starting out in early 2012, I saw an incredible triangle formation that was filmed at Robert Bingham's event, shot by John Graff.
Come on. All right. I know you guys are going to think you're seeing 3 UFOs. You're not. These are very low. These are not high like you would see with real fleet videos. By the way, a fleet of UFOs is when you have more than one. Look it up. It's true. Anyway, this is a triangular. Now, you see here, there's no triangle. Yes, you could elongate it. But you have 3 objects close vicinity. It's going to make a triangle one way or the other. Just remember, it's not really a triangle yet. Now, one of these decides to go a little faster than the other 2. And that can happen. These could be hundreds of feet away from each other at 1,000 feet up. These balloons are not that high. They're under the 5,000, probably 4,000 foot cloud level here. I don't know what this is. We're going to take a look here. That was a bird. And you could even see the clouds. The clouds are even, you got to look at all this. The clouds are even swirling. So you'll see.
Anybody see those? I don't know if I can see them or not, but they're there.
Oh, look at that formation, the classic formation right here.
Oh, man. Killing me here. Yeah, they're staying in one spot here.
See the triangle.
Hold on a second. FAP says, Rich, call me. I'll get you a decent one. Call you? Call you? You can send it now. Anyway, although I really like a triangle, I like triangle footage. I'm telling you, it's balloons. I know balloons. I know them well. They're good. Watch this.
Holy,
Robert!
Holy
Robert!
smokes.
My God, there's a triangle. They're forming a triangle right there.
Take pictures.
I got it. They're right there.
Take pictures. That's them. They're in a triangle. That's where they.
It was 3 perfect spheres forming a perfect triangle over downtown LA. Now, after I saw that
it didn't form. Of course, for a second, it formed a perfect triangle, but it was also a straight line. I mean, these balloons were just all over the place like balloons do. God, oh boy, man. All right, I can't, no more. Doesn't he have a night one? What's this? Hold on.
217. And in this situation, the night before the event, I meditated and I concentrated my attention and I asked the phenomenon, please display a triangle formation for me and something with blinking lights, something that would be impossible for debunkers to disprove. And sure enough, the next day when we were at the event, we saw this.
Oh, God. They're not, never mind.
What you doing, Venus?
I'm putting these up.
Oh, yeah. How many days have you been home now?
Too fucking many.
What you doing, Venus?
I'm putting these up.
Oh, yeah. How many days have you been home now?
Too fucking many.
Oh my God, that was unbelievable. She did that so perfectly. That kid's a genius. Oh, that kid's a genius. I loved it. Oh boy. I need to approve somebody for my group. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit of fun for 1 minute. Hold on. What is this? I accepted everybody. Everybody's friends. Yes, Grant Cameron is now a part of Goofon group. That's amazing. Wonder why. Why would he want that? All right, we're going to have some fun. Let's get rid of some things here. Guj. That was a great video, Joe. That was just gold. I did not expect that. I hate Facebook. I hate it. Hate it. We're going to have some fun now.
Connected first so I can see what's going on. Are you running any protection there?
No, it's been years. We have several children together. My husband won't go forward. He says it feels different or something. I don't know.
Are you in safari right now?
That was a few years ago. We went to Africa for that, but I'm at home now.
The icon that you click on to open up the internet?
It looks like a compass.
Okay, put your mouse over that.
Huh?
Is this a desktop computer or a laptop computer?
It's a desktop. Oh, mouse. I thought you said mouth.
My wife is on the phone here, and now we got you on speaker. Now what do we do here?
Usually at the Apple Store, if you're dealing with some kind of software problem, they're pretty expensive. They're about $400 or $500.
I make a fruitcake that's to die for.
Okay, well, we do have to process this with money. You know that, correct?
I believe so, honey. I just don't know the details. You haven't given me the details.
The way it works is the remote session will connect. Okay, so we'll fill out a work order, and then and I'll transfer you over to the technician. The technician will
Yes.
be on the computer.
Okay, all right, I understand.
For about 6 to 8 hours. So you'll have to stay off the computer for that amount of time.
No, we're at our limit here. We've only got about $400 left that we can spend for the month here on any incidentals and things of that nature that come up. And fortunately, we're at the end of the month, but this isn't going to cost more than $400, is it?
It's $3.99, and no added taxes or anything like that.
Wow, that's a good coincidence there. Yeah, $400 I said is all we've got left to spend, and then I find out it's $3.99. That couldn't have been better worked out, huh?
I don't think it could have been any more perfect. What do you think?
We had spent that $400 on, ingredients for baked goods, so we're going to go ahead and send it. What's the address where we can send it out? We worked it out with UPS here.
Are you trying to tell me that you're trying to send me something? You're not going to give me your credit card information?
Well, no, what I'm trying to tell you is I'm sick and tired of these scams popping up on the computer and... Do what now? Wow! Unbelievable, dude. All I have is $400 left for the month, and it just happens to be $3.99. I hope you guys have that phone number that I gave you. There it is. Call them and...
Should we call? Did I get your text today? Let me take a look. I'm going to have to give you a different phone number, third phase. I'll send that to you. I should call that number. What does it say? Oh, it says, we strongly recommend you do not use your Mac until you've contacted an official technician, and then it shows the IP address. I'd like to call it and see. Let's call. I'm going to see if I got the... now, this may make me a little jittery, so let me make sure I got the phone number first. Let me write it down. 1-888-293, and the third phase, I'll check right now to see if I got your text. 4531. What kind of voice should I do? Have Ma call Grandpa G? Oh, there goes an orb. Did you see the orb? Same exact spot. Same exact spot. Every single time. It's always over here. Isn't that weird? Why not on this end? Hi, my name is Sal. Sal, damn you. All right, I'll be Sal Rosen. I'll be Mike DeRuki. My name is... No, that does not sound like a Mike. That would have to be... Yeah, so what's wrong with my computer? Oh, what? Are you saying there's something wrong there, sweetheart? All right, I'll be my dad. I'll do my father. That'll be a good one. All right, pulling it up. I'm opening up Skype. Tyler Rosenberg. Hi, guys. My name's Tyler from Secure Team. Oh, I got to log in, you bastards. Yep, everything had to restart, didn't it? I hope it remembered my password. It's still thinking. Here we go. We're in. Well, welcome back, Goof On Network. All right. I see it now. Let's see. Oh, wow. From the 31st, I see. Oh, shit. All right. Hold on. I'm seeing other messages. Other messages. Oh, my God. Okay, so you remember the lady I called about the God, the staff of God? It was $50,000. She messaged me. She says, hi. So I have more remember how I asked, is it real gold, solid gold? How much does it weigh? What kind of stones? And she says, you're going to have to talk to David Sereda. So she says, she just messaged me the other day. Hi, so I have more information for you if you are still interested. David would also love to talk to you and share his ideas. They are handcrafted in Sedona, not far from you. I'll wait for you to reach out now. Stay happy and healthy in the meanwhile. Of course I'm calling back. All right, somebody, Rich, your 2020 horoscope is now available, and it's an odd one. Oh, I better check that out never. All right. All right, third phase, you got it. All right. So I'm going to call and see if they're even open. Hold on, let me get the dialing pad. I don't want you guys to see other people's phone numbers and stuff. That's why I'm not sharing it. But once I dial it, I'll bring you on the screen. So there is 1-888-293. I don't hear it. It was telling me I was dialing an emergency number. Let me just dial 888. All right, that works. 293. But I don't hear it. Hold on, guys. I want to make sure everything's working. Settings. Audio. Hello, hello. It's not grabbing my... Oh, there it is. Now let me make sure I can hear. All right. It seems to be working, so I'm going to dial it again. 888-293-4531. This is a scamming company. I don't feel like this is going to be good because I'm not in the mood, but I'll give it a try. It's busy. I bet you they don't take calls from Skype numbers. Let's try it again. No good. Oh. All right. Looks like I can't dial it. Closing Skype. Unless anybody wants to call. Anybody want to call in? 623-242-2637. 623-242-2637. It was busy the first time I called. Second time it said unavailable. That's because they know it's from a Skype line, I guess. Or they shut down because, you know, COVID. It's got to be. All right. I'll leave the phone lines open in case anybody decides to call. All right. What time is it? Holy crap. It's already 9. Like I said, I have so much to get to. That's a shame. Let me see one more thing before. Let me see. Trump signs an executive order allowing mining the moon and asteroids. I have a time travel story, a hole in Earth story. Here's another Oumuamua one. This might be interesting. I like Oumuamua. Did I already read this? No, this is different. Well, I'm not going to do that because I feel like it's the same one, but it isn't. It's a different one. I thought it was video. It's not video. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end the night with a little bit of, let's see what Richie's doing. Hey, your sister's got a hump of coal on her back. Here we go. Oh my God, are you kidding me? He's still talking about it. That's all he's got. Yeah, there was some things I wanted to talk about before we left. Shit. I'm not in the mood. Are you in the mood? I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Let's just take one look real quick. I want to see something.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 15th. It's April. It's the year 2020. And this video needs to be shared with soldiers, reservists, National Guards, sheriffs.
I got to say something. This is not on correctly, right? I mean, whose head is it? Very odd. It's very, what is it? Cone shaped? He just said revez, like he said reserves backwards, I think.
20. And this video needs to be shared with soldiers, reservists, National Guards, sheriffs, federal agents, police officers, anybody in law enforcement that is going to be called upon to force.
Thank you for calling Goof on Radio Stream. My name's Rich. May I ask who I'm speaking with, please?
PBR.
PBR, hi. Thank you for calling, sir. You're caller number 100. How are you this evening?
I'm fine, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. So you're calling east of the Rockies tonight. Are you a vampire or a time traveler?
Oh, man. Art Bell banned me for life for doing that kind of stuff. I call east of the Rockies from San Diego. Man, he was spin up. But and he banned me for life, man.
Really?
But I think, I was the only one he ever banned for life.
Wow.
And, I got him going pretty good. But hey, just listen, man. Great show. But last night was so interesting when you went to the cemetery and
oh, thanks.
It was spooky, and you had some good video. Somehow, it was dark as hell, and you managed to get some good video. That was great. It was just awesome, dude.
Well, thanks. Yeah,
awesome.
I always like it when I see other people out and about doing things that are out of the ordinary. So I figured I'm tired of sitting at home. Let's do something a little different. I've been talking about it and haven't done it, so why not?
Yeah, you were leading up to it, kind of stringing us along, and I'm going, when's he going to do it? When's he going to do it? And you did it, and it was awesome. It was really awesome. I didn't know your grandma was out there, so
yeah.
Man, you can't. It's hard to find. It's hard to find them in the daytime. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. As you just reminded me of. What's that?
The particular grave, you can't really. It's hard to find them in the daytime when you're like, I looked for my dad, and man, it was hard to find him, and that was broad daylight.
Yeah, and my grandmother was buried there 31 years ago, so it's changed a lot.
So she was towards the center of the.
No, actually, I was in the right area. I just couldn't count or anything. It was weird being there.
It was dark. I mean, dark as that. It's dark AF. It was dark.
It was, yes, it was dark AF. Well,
it was. Well, you know.
Did you have
that
something?
Was cool, man.
Did you have something? Any particular that you wanted to talk about, or other than?
Well, no, yeah, you know, sometimes I just get so kind of discouraged with the onslaught of BS in the UFO field, and it's just sometimes overwhelming. And then I start to like question everything.
Yeah.
When I really shouldn't. I should give them a break and listen to them. I've been conned for so long. I question everything right off the bat, which is probably not fair. You know what I mean?
Well, what I think you do and what I do is I think we've been in it long enough. We can process it really fast. So that's why we see it. We automatically have a reference in our mind of something else we saw that looked just like it. That was a balloon. So we know to go in that direction first. And what it really?
Yeah.
And I know those are balloons. I just know it.
Yeah, like you're saying, Occam's razor, the simplest explanation is usually the right one. And I agree with you 100%, man. But no, I just wanted to call and say, hey, man, I think a great channel. I'm a member of your group, but I'm there as Sam Spade. So.
Oh, okay. Right.
I had to do I changed my name on Facebook because I kind of hate Facebook. I'm not sure why, but I kind of hate it.
I hate Facebook.
Anyway, but yeah, and so I went and checked, and I'm already a member, so that was cool. But no, good show, and I wanted to call and say hi.
Well, thank you, man. PBR, thank you, and we're always welcome here, as you know, on Goof on Radio, and I appreciate everything as well. You hanging out and being part of the chat room.
Man.
Appreciate it. All right, man.
Thanks, man. Because I've been banned. You know, Dave banned me.
I know.
Turkey.
I know. That's why I said that.
I know you. Okay, so cool, dude. Have a good show.
All right,
Bye.
I will. Thanks. Bye-bye. Nice, man. PBR calling in. The phone line's still open. 623-242-2637. 623-242-2637. You know, that reminds me. Let's do this last night. I want to show you some things. Last night, forget him. We're not talking. We're going to my own page. I do want to look at last night real quick, and I want to tell you, no EVPs at all. Not a one. What's the name of this channel? Goof on Radio Stream. Pull it up. Now, the weird thing was the video wouldn't process. It took all day. It took almost 20 hours or 18 hours to get the video up. It stopped later. I stopped the show at 1 hour, 33 minutes.
And then I'll know the answer. Did you do...
Hold on. I want to show you a picture of something. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. Hold on. I'll show you a picture of this during the daytime where I was. I think I put it in the Goof on chat. That Goof on chat room is like always busy now, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, there is a video I wanted to play. It was a minute long. We'll play that later. I don't think I put it in there. I know where I can find it, though, so let me go here. Let's pull it up there. I just want to show you what it looked like during the daytime where I was at night. This way you get an idea. I know I put it here. I know I put it here. It's not fair. All right. That is just bizarre. Why isn't it here? It was Paradise Valley. What was it? Scottsdale. All right, I'm just going to look it up. It's too easy not to. Ah, my fingers. Ah! Oh, I think it's that. See this? There's where I was. Well, it looks like it. I was on that side. Now they have a regular bench there. This is where I was sitting. Yeah, because I was at this side. This is where I was when I was sitting by the water. Right here. Hold on. I didn't open it up for you. So I came from over here and I was walking around here last night down the road. There's a little road. Actually, it's behind us. Yeah, right where this dog is. That's where I was last night. I was that far away from the water. And I kept hearing something. It sounded like it was, when you walk in water and you know what it sounds like when you walk in water. That's what it looked and sounded like. Now, I could see a wake behind something, but I couldn't see the object. I was able to see it, but on camera, it wouldn't show up. That's the way the old ball bounces sometimes. An interview with All Things Exist and Dave Cruz, where Dave Cruz wore his glasses and All Things Exist was in darkness about a month ago. I'll wait for your reply. All right. Can I say something? I'm a little fucking weirded out by this. It was weird being there. At first. Going by yourself and shit. Let's go a little forward here. Oh, God, this is creepy. Air Force. Oh, the video came out pretty good. Not bad. No, we don't have any alligators or crocodiles. But 95% there are some standing stones. Desiree's right by the road. She just died. I didn't like her being by the road. I felt bad for her. But here's what surprised me. This was scary. This was a premonition. Then why put these here? This is a premonition. Uh-oh. Guys, I have really bad news. No. Even has his little microphone there. His little microphone was there. Holy shit. I'm not even joking. Something just hit the top very. Yep. And when I was standing there, this is what I felt. Something tapped me like I thought like there was a nut that may have fallen off a nut tree or something. There was nothing above me. Now, there was about 10 feet away, about a 20-foot tall tree, but it couldn't have thrown a nut. It's not a nut tree. Anyway, it happened twice. Very top of my head. Let's whip out the voice recorder. Hey, Tyler. It's Tyler, guys. Poor guy, he took his own life. They buried him in one night. They had to get rid of the COVID that was all over him. He's a very, very sick boy. All right, let's put this back on record. Here, I'm going to put this down. We'll put it here for Tyler. Tyler? I know her name is Eleanor, and there's the microphone. She was a golfer. Ellie was an avid golfer, had a 4 handicap. She won the Masters, Women's Masters in 1966, and she was an avid golfer, mother, teacher, lover, and wife. Tyler. You passed away in 2006, and it looks like your family loves you dearly still. Cool. It's around here, though, it's for sure. I'm in the right area. Here's where I saw the light. Let's go by the water. See if I can hear anything.
Like and subscribe, kids. Thank you for the super chat. If I missed it,
It doesn't look too bad, does it?
Like there were some more. I don't know. I'm just trying to stay alive for you.
Is there any spirit here? Any of you? Can you please just give me a sign that you're aware of my presence without scaring the hell out of me? In the name of God? In the name of Allah. In the name of Allah. In the name of Allah.
I'm telling you, there is something big in the water. I mean, it sounds like a person is swimming in the water. You fucking son of a motherfucker.
This is where I was. God, you can't even see the water with the flashlight.
Who's here? Come on now. Oosh. Freaking out a little. Like
All
and
right.
subscribe.
And what did we do? We went to the hospital, right?
I'm looking for Mike Durukee. Durukee. Somebody just walked out of there. Looked like a nurse.
Oh, yeah, this was boring.
They wouldn't send
Nothing
a nurse
happened.
out to do a doctor's job. Oh. It rains. It rains 7 times the whole year. And they built the structure around. Well, I guess it's because it gets hot here. Maybe that's why. This is why I checked.
All right. I guess we're going to wrap it up. All right. I appreciate it. It was fun. Hope you guys have a really good night. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Something different, that's for sure. No, maybe not. Probably nothing. Doesn't even matter anymore, does it? Should we keep doing this? Yeah, we only had 50 people. We hit 50 a little earlier. And then it dropped immediately. I wanted to see 70 people. Wednesdays are usually big. I guess I don't know what you guys want. I want to make videos for you, like edit stuff, but I'm still waiting for help. Maybe I'll just pay the 30. I can't. I got to wait till I get paid from the government or the 22nd. So another week, it'll be boring. I don't know, man. Let's just go. Turn on the music. Jesus. Kill me. So thank you everybody. Thank you FAP for the super chat. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the show. As always, please share. I need at least 50 thumbs up. I'm not psychic either. I would have predicted the coronavirus a year or so earlier than its official announcement. I got to keep putting that up. People think I'm psychic. You want to become a patron? Go to patreon.com/GoofOn Radio. And you could join GoofOn Network. Doesn't cost a penny. Just get your own little page under the umbrella of GoofOn.net, GoofOn Network. It's free. And if you want to donate without joining anything, go to goofon.org. And because all over the floor you donate, that is through PayPal. Guys, have a great night. I will see you on the flip tomorrow. Giddy up.